Now that fall is here, it's the perfect time to show you how I make pumpkin pancakes. Look at these soft and fluffy pancakes. I start first with all-purpose flour. The link in the description below will have the exact recipe proportions. Next, I add cornstarch followed by some white sugar. I put 3 tablespoons of sugar, which is also equal to 1/4 of a cup. I add some baking powder and then cinnamon, ground ginger, nutmeg, allspice, and some salt. I mix everything together. It's important to include the baking powder during the initial mixing of all the dry ingredients. If you try to add the baking powder later, after you've already mixed the wet and dry ingredients, then it will throw off the consistency of the pancakes. Next, for the wet ingredients, I start with some eggs. I actually do everything right in a measuring cup. I know that 2 eggs will come up to about 1/2 cup, so it's easy for me to go ahead and add 1 cup of milk. You can do everything in a separate bowl if you prefer. Next, I add the vanilla extract, and then the vegetable oil. I whisk everything together and then prepare to combine the wet and dry ingredients. I gradually whisk everything together. I used less milk than I do for my regular pancake batter. This is because I'm going to be adding the pumpkin puree. I'm using fresh pumpkin. We tend to keep some on hand in the freezer. You can also use canned pumpkin, but we do have a video showing how easy it is to make fresh pumpkin puree yourself if you want to give it a try. So after I've mixed in all the pumpkin, I'm ready to cook the pancakes. I preheated this pan to medium-low heat. This non-stick pan I'm using is perfect for making pancakes. I never have to grease the pan ahead of time. I know you see my wife doing a lot of the cooking videos, but even she will tell you, I'm actually the pancake king in this house. I use a 1/4 measuring cup to pour the batter on the pan. This helps me get round pancakes that are a consistent size. You can see that these pancakes rise nicely and the texture is perfect. It's a quick thing to make and they keep very well. In just minutes, you will make a perfect stack of pumpkin pancakes. Enjoy with some butter and maple syrup. Once they've cooled completely, you can go ahead and use freezer bags and parchment paper to store for later. Warm them up briefly in the microwave and they'll taste perfect, just like the first day.